So far this morning, we've talked extensively about what the weather's going to look like through the end of this week. But of course, we're keeping an eye on what weather pattern we're going to see in and around Christmas week, because a lot of travel that a lot of people are gearing up for looking ahead to next week. So this is the outlook starting this Sunday through just past Christmas, December 26th. And you'll see much of Nebraska with these tan and brown colors. We're leaning more so toward below normal precipitation, so likely a drier weather pattern. Meanwhile, the Pacific Northwest will be leaning towards above average precipitation, and then dry across much of the eastern coast as well. But also temperature wise, there's quite a signal for above average temperatures with these darker reds, especially for central and western Nebraska during that same time frame. Even some reds across eastern Nebraska. We're likely leaning towards above average temperatures for this time period, which would mean above the upper 30s for a lot of us. But we will lean a little bit cooler out toward the eastern coast during that time frame. So far this morning, we are running colder than yesterday by about 10 degrees for a lot of us. An early look from our Showens roofing camera shows a quiet South 6th and Perkins Street. As it usually is at this time of the day, temperatures are in the middle and upper 20s for a lot of us in eastern Nebraska. 24 here in the capital city, 25 up toward the Omaha Metro, 23 degrees over in Columbus, 24 also in Grand Island, some 30s as you work your way further west along I-80 in southwest Nebraska. McCook, really the warmer spot with temperatures in and around the upper 30s. That's where we were yesterday morning, and southwest Nebraska going to favor some of those warmer temperatures throughout the day today. Thankfully, winds are fairly calm, so there isn't too much of a wind chill to really speak of today. Winds have been a little bit stronger in O'Neill, so there's a little bit more of a wind chill out that way, and for some out in western Nebraska where temperatures are feeling like the 20s here early this morning. Some cloud cover increasing though, and some light snow showers if much of this is really making it to the ground. Doesn't look like a lot of it has when I've looked at some of the 511 cameras we have across the state, but if any of this does fall, it's really not expected to accumulate too much throughout the day. Most of this snow will happen through South Dakota and around Sioux Falls and north through portions of southern Minnesota, and then down toward portions of eastern Iowa this evening and tonight, and we'll see some clearing clouds later on. But the forecast looks like this today. Temperatures gradually warming up in and around freezing by 9 a.m. and then we're clouding up and mostly cloudy through a majority of the late morning and even the afternoon hours. I think we'll try for a temperature right around the upper 40s, generally slightly cooler than yesterday, and really our comfortable day for the end of this week. If you got things to run around and do, today's probably the day to do it, because it is colder Wednesday and Friday and will be quite windy on Thursday. And then you'll see that gradual warm up here for us as we get closer to Christmas Day next Wednesday.